To another video. If you want to learn how to punish guys for getting a single leg, this is exactly how you do it. Let's get right into it. In this first clip, what you're watching is Matt Ramos in the Cadet World Finals, down 5-2. I call this move the bundle step over because you get the same grip that you get when you get a bundle. You step over the guy in the attempt to pin him. So Matt Ramos is the first guy I ever seen do this move. He's down 5-2 in the World Finals on the cadet level, and watch what he ends up doing. He established the bundle grip first. He steps over. Now, when Matt Ramos do it, he's the best example of doing it because both times I've seen him do it, he got the pin when he did it. He anchors his foot in that he steps over with. He's keeping the guy's tricep. On his free hand, he goes behind the guy's neck/head. So he ends up winning that match, down 5-2. Now, this match is against Lucas Bird, who's a two-time All-American in his first 2 years in college. Fifth place both times. This is the first round NCAA's this season. Watch what Matt Ramos does to him. Textbook. He was stuck way before the referee decided to call the pin. So first things first, he establishes what I call a reverse tight waist and the knee block grip. So what the reverse tight waist does, it allows you to break him down to his waist, which is what all these guys always try to do whenever they do this move. But also the knee block situation, it does two things. When you go to put him down on his hip, it's blocking the knee in, and it's also stopping him from posting on that foot. So you're pushing in and also pulling his knee in at the same time. He breaks him down to his hip. The second he does that, he gets a bundle grip. Steps over, he anchors that foot in. Same exact grip as last time, right behind the head. He ends up losing the tricep, but it's so tight. And this is their match from earlier in the season in the duel when Lucas Bird beat him 5-0. So you don't have to be better than guys in order to do this move against them. This is the NCAA Finals in 2019, the Hakamahales versus McKenna. Now, I always thought it was 2 points, but Yanni ends up getting 0 points from this. So let's look at it from a different angle, slow it down, and see what Yanni did wrong. So he's in that reverse tight waist knee block position. He breaks him down to his hip. He has the tricep grip. He steps over. Now look what Yanni is doing with pretty much everything. So we're gonna go from left to right. His left foot is nowhere to be found, right? Ideally, you kind of want to be in a Saturday night ride, if you guys know what I'm talking about, where his left foot is hooking one of McKenna's knees to kind of hook him in. Then you have his hands. If you notice the last two clips from Matt Ramos, what Matt Ramos does, he uses his free hand that's not on the tricep to go behind the head. And that, I'm sure that stops the guy from bridging as hard. Yanni's actually grabbing his own wrist here. He's grabbing his own wrist, so that doesn't really give him, it ends up being not as advantageous as grabbing behind the head/neck. And then look at his right foot that the arrow is pointing towards. It's under his hip. Ideally, you want it behind the hamstring/knee area to kind of keep his feet from getting back on the mat and being able to bridge. So that's why McKenna ended up being able to just roll through the move. This is Yanni versus four-time All-American Chad Red. The way he did this one was actually pretty slick. So he gets a wizard position. He actually gives him a single leg when he does this. He peels his hand off to kind of bait Chad Red into going to the single leg. He instantly goes bundle grip. And this is a head inside single that you have to do this from, guys. And he steps over, anchor his foot in pretty well. Now his other hand isn't doing what it's supposed to do, what Matt Ramos showed. I think he did the same thing, which is why Chad Red was able to roll through, but he still got the 2 points. For these last 2 clips, we're going to go over the same match between Isaac Jordan and Vincenzo Joseph. Joseph was a 3-time finalist, 2-time NCAA champ for Penn State. His 4th season was canceled because of COVID. And Isaac Jordan was also an NCAA runner-up. So the first time Isaac does this is to get a reversal. So Joseph holds onto the leg, maybe trying to get some riding time or something. As you can see, Isaac Jordan goes straight to the bundle grip. Now the reason I'm circling the foot is because Isaac Jordan's foot is supposed to be anchoring in. It's not anchoring in at all. It's just kind of flailing in the air right here, which is what gives Chinzo the leverage to just roll through. But even with that, he still got the reversal. Now this is also in the 3rd period. This is in the last 15 seconds of the match, guys. So it says a lot about Joseph's mindset. While he could have let him go, maybe he already had a stall call and he didn't want to wrestle from his feet and give up the risk of getting taken down. So he was in the mindset to just ride him out. So he's back in that single leg position. I'm trying to mat return. Isaac Jordan has a tricep grip. And he's actually saved by the bell because he would have gave up back points if it wasn't for that. So Isaac gets to his feet. Joseph goes to a single leg. You can see Isaac kind of in that reverse tight waist position. And then he goes to the bundle grip. Now, this just happened. So, obviously, Joseph is really smart. He's a really good wrestler. So, Joseph is extensively hipping down right now. Extensively. Watch what Jordan ends up doing. He ends up faking, circling right to kind of bait Joseph's hips to come up. And then this time, his foot isn't flailing in the air. It's not anchored in perfectly, but it's a lot closer to the hip. And Chinzo ends up getting saved by the bell, but it doesn't matter. It takes it to overtime. Okay, he still got the 2-point reversal, just no back points. Jordan ends up winning in overtime. So, and that clip actually takes me into another video that I'm going to be doing soon. Talk about the best time to go big from bottom, to go for the pin from bottom when guys aren't really expecting it. But that's the video today, guys. I've been teaching this move since 2018, my freshman year of college, my first year coaching. When I saw Matt Ramos do it, it's a pretty slick move. I always love big counter offense. Those are some of my favorite moves, right? The other guy's been offensive and you punish him for that. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.